After taking out Arendelle, the Omega began to breathe heavily. Ronan watched him as he struggled to catch his breath. He remembered that after the day Ayudi arrived, there was no corner in the Empire where screams couldn't be heard. It was a truly terrible time. During the war, Ronan repeated the same thing to himself. He asked himself about what would have happened if he didn't live the way he did, if he had just listened to what his sister said when she begged him to attend school to learn more. Ronan believed that he would have been able to protect at least one person if he had learned how to use his strength. He really hated himself. He now understood why the Omega took his form. The Omega raised his leg and said that he must protect. Immediately, he raised his leg. He felt something holding him down. When he looked down, he saw that Ronan had used his aura to hold his leg down. He held it down with his strings of mana. Ronan covered his sword with his energy and took a stance. He asked the Omega to take a look at his current self. He fired an attack at the Omega. The Omega used a broken sword to block Ronan's attack. Our boy was surprised to see this. He fired more attacks at the Omega. The Omega wanted to move, but it was tied down. He used the broken sword to block more slashes and stood his ground. The moment he did this, he was released from the strings. While breathing heavily, the Omega looked up. He saw Ronan coming towards him. Our boy covered himself in a golden aura. This was Arendelle's aura. Although the visible color and energy seemed different, Ronan could sense it when he collided with Arendelle. The man was using a power born of the same principle as Professor Varen's aura. Thanks to this, Ronan was able to gain an understanding of the power. The Omega quickly took a stance. Our boy used Arendelle's aura and his energy to strike the Omega. The Omega was able to block it, but the force of the attack destroyed the surroundings. The Omega got pushed down. He fell on his knees. Our boy told the Omega that he used to believe that anything that he can hold is a weapon before he entered the academy. However, after seeing Nabirose gently unsheath her sword and swing it, Ronan realized that he was extremely foolish. He became certain that the sword is the best weapon to use. After saying this, Ronan used his sword to shatter the Omega's broken sword into pieces. Unfortunately for our boy, the Omega wasn't ready to give up. He used his hand to block his sword. He allowed Ronan to stab his hand in order to protect the rest of his body. Our boy was shocked to see that the Omega sacrificed his right arm. The Omega raised his left hand and grabbed Ronan's head. He slammed his body to the ground. Ronan coughed out some blood when his body hit the ground. The Omega took out his sword and raised it. Our boy forcefully pushed his body up. He realized that he has no choice but to cross the line he didn't want to. He grabbed what was left of the Omega's broken sword. Before he and the Omega could attack each other, our boy heard someone call out to him. The Omega stopped when he also heard someone call Ronan. He recognized the voices of the people who called out to our boy. Ronan was relieved that this people arrived at the perfect time. He was happy to see that the Omega reacted to their voices. This made him certain that the Omega has his memories of the past. He asked the Omega to look closely. He asked him to look at what is in front of him. The Omega saw Balraus and Adeshan running towards them. Adeshan was holding a box containing the Alpha. Ronan rested his back on the ground. He asked the Omega if he is familiar with those faces. He told his older self that the general is still as competent as before, but her personality has done a complete 180. Ronan revealed to his older self that Balraus has quit poaching and has become the leading person in taking down Caraballo. The Omega was surprised to hear this. Our boy told him that Martin and the others are also living good lives somewhere else. He informed him that Irul is living better than ever. With a serious look on his face, our boy promised his older self that this life will be different. He referred to his older self as Ronan the Punisher and asked him to trust him and leave things to him. The Omega began to glow when he heard this. As his body shined brightly, the Omega asked Ronan to protect everyone. He told him that he believes in him. The sword fell out of the Omega's hand and his body dissipated. Our boy said that he will do it. He told himself that they will meet on happier terms 10 years later. In the next scene, we are taken to the academy. We see students walking around and enjoying the festival. While licking her ice cream, Maria told Estelle that it is such a relief that Ronan found the doppelgangers and Professor Varen subdued Caraballo. She said that they wouldn't have been able to enjoy the festival and make memories like this if it weren't for them. She asked Estelle about what Ronan is doing. Estelle revealed to her that Ronan is going to be a bit late because he is having a meeting with Professor Varen. He told her that Ronan is going to come during the parade at night. Maria felt a little sad when she heard this. She said that she wanted them to enjoy the festival together. Arendelle noticed that she was a bit sad. While he was staring at her, Maria moved close to him. This made him startled. She told him that they need to have a lot of fun to make Ronan jealous. She called Arendelle cutie and asked him if he is ready. Arendelle blushed when he heard this. Maria suggested that they visit the star of the 100 Beasts Festival. The scene shifts, and we are taken to a beautiful flower garden. Maria could not believe that the school prepared a garden of this scale. She realized that they were treating the doppelgangers as stars of the festival. Arendelle explained to her that doppelgangers are quite sensitive to the environment, so people tend to pay extra attention to them. It is for this reason that the academy limited the number of people allowed inside and inspect everywhere thoroughly. While looking around, Maria pointed at something she found surprising. The thing was inside a fountain. It had the shape of a woman. It was the alpha. Maria felt like something was off. She asked Arendelle about why the alpha looks like a woman. She asked him about who it is supposed to transform to. Arendelle revealed that this is the alpha's original form. Once enough time passes after transforming, the doppelgangers revert to their original form. Since the Omega was on a break, Arendelle was able to tell that he was looking at the alpha. Upon gaining this realization, Arendelle was able to understand his situation. He recalled that the alpha reads the target's mind and takes the form of the person they cherish the most. The boy quickly turned to Maria. He told her that something important has come up. Maria was surprised to see that he wanted to leave after walking all the way here. She quickly understood that Arendelle was trying to run away. She realized that he was shy. She asked him if he fell for someone. Arendelle told her that it is nothing like that. Maria pushed him towards the alpha. She told him that she is curious to see who made him fall head over heels. She said that she needs to find out. The moment the boy got close to the alpha, it looked into his eyes. The water around the alpha began to swirl. With a smile on her face, Maria said that she is interested in seeing who Arendelle is in love with. The moment she said this, the alpha transformed. When she raised her head up, she saw herself. Arendelle covered his face out of embarrassment. Maria was frozen in shock. She could not believe what she was looking at. The boy told her that she is very mean. He ran towards the exit and told her that he wanted to leave. Maria called out to him, but he did not stop running. She could not believe that Arendelle has a crush on her. She turned to the doppelganger to see herself again. Immediately she did this. The alpha locked eyes with her. The water around it began to swirl again. The person that came out turned out to be Ronan. Maria was shocked to see this. She screamed out. Her voice could be heard outside the flower garden. Later in the day, we are taken to Professor Varen's office. The professor apologized to Ronan for calling him there when he should be enjoying the festival. He told our boy that he has no excuses for what happened. He said that he only ever receives help. Ronan asked him to not say this. He reminded the professor that he wasn't able to help because he was busy. The day the manticore escaped, Varen discovered traces of Caraballo in the shattered barn. He had no choice but to quickly chase after the organization. Varen found traces of someone preparing to smuggle out a rare creature. He destroyed the entire base by himself. Ronan commended him on his efforts. Varen was relieved to see that our boy wasn't offended. Ronan asked him to forget about the past. He said that there is something he is curious about. He turned to the person behind Varen and asked him about why he is behind the professor. The person turned out to be Balrouse. The boy told Ronan that he will explain things to him. He told him that he is greatly indebted to him and the professor. He announced that he is now the professor's assistant instructor. Varen revealed to our boy that he made Balrouse an offer. Usually the position of the assistant is reserved for the students of the academy. However, Balrouse has been a key contributor in smuggling intelligence about poaching, and he played a major role in the extermination of Caraballo. Apart from this, the boy also greatly contributed to handling the issue with the doppelgangers. Thanks to what he did, Varen made a special exception and took him in. Varen was quite shocked to find out that Balrouse was carrying out such a dangerous mission inside the cruel and ruthless Caraballo. He did not expect Balrouse to be such a young boy. He told Ronan that he couldn't let such a promising talent slip away. The professor told Balrouse that he hopes they get along well as they go forward. The boy was surprised to hear this. He became emotional. He told Varen that he will be in his care. Ronan could not believe that Balrouse actually became the assistant of a professor. He was actually happy to see this. He believed that it suits Balrouse well. He stood up from the chair and told Balrouse that things will be bad for him if he hears anything stupid about him. He asked him to be prepared. The boy became nervous. He asked our boy not to worry. Ronan turned to the professor and told him that he wants to ask for a favor. Varen asked him to tell him what he wants. Our boy said that he wants to take a look at the doppelgangers for one last time. He heard that the doppelgangers rest in the tower after the festival is over. Varen told him that he is right. He told Ronan that he might not get any transformations from them. This is because the Omega is busy healing its wounds and the Alpha is about to fall asleep. Ronan told the professor that it is fine. He said that he simply wants to stop by and say a quick farewell. In the next scene, we see Ronan step into the tower. He saw the Omega recuperating in a tube. He told the Omega that the Empire will protect them with the highest security clearance once the festival is over. He asked the monster to rest well. While he was looking at the tube, the Alpha spotted him. She tapped the glass of her tube. Our boy was surprised to see that she was awake. He asked her if she has something to say to him. The moment he said this, the Omega transformed. Ronan laughed when he saw who she transformed to. He told the person that he respects her very much. The person turns out to be General Adeshan. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 69 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.